Hello guys, Lego Master Reviews here, and today we're review on the Lego Sonic the Hedgehog set 76991, the Tails Workshop Mint Tornado Plane. This set has 376 pieces and retails for $39.99 in the US. You get two minifigures included, that being Sonic and Tails, but that being said, let's jump right into this. The first minifigure we're going to take a look at here is Sonic, and as you can see, he's actually very cool. He has a head mold which was introduced in LEGO Dimensions, I believe, and it's very perfect. Honestly, I don't think you can make any better head mold for Sonic. So very cool there. He has a very like a winking expression, as you can see. So one eye is like printed open, the other is printed shut, and he has a little like smirk right there, which is very like in fit with Sonic's personality. So I really like that. Very cool expression there. And he has a torso print on the front. As you can see, it's a little dimmer than the ones on like his arm, like the coloring, which I don't really like. It just kind of looks a little weird when it's like that's darker than like the actual like arm. So a little weird there. But on the back, you can see he has some more like quills and stuff. So very awesome. You can also see his little tail. And yeah, he has like the arms that match his like mouth and stuff. He also has white hands. And the most detailed parts are these legs, as you can see, with like gray detailing on the sides. You can see like the lacing on his shoes, and still molded as well, as you can see, and there's just printing on the side. So very awesome, and a pretty perfect Sonic Lego minifigure. And here we have, for the first time ever in Lego minifigure form, Tails, and he's very awesome. As you can see, he has a brand new head mold, which is very cool. It looks very great. You get a lot of printing on there, which is nice, and it's like this hard like plastic, obviously. And you get a very nice print in the front. It's not as faded as Sonic's print on his torso, but it's still a little bit faded, but not bad at all. And he has a new rubbery piece for his tails, which is very awesome. It's like a hard rubber, so that's very cool. And you can see on his legs, he has dual molding with printing on there, so very, very detailed on that end. Very nice. And yeah, very awesome Tails minifigure. I really don't think you can get much better than this. Overall, a great minifigure selection. I just really wish we got the original movie design for Sonic in this set.
Meow?
Joking aside, these are very awesome minifigures with awesome molds and printing on them, and definitely necessary inclusion in this. Now let's take a look at the main builds and side builds as well. You get these 3 rings included in this set, and they're kind of like these side builds that you can kind of like run the plane into, which is very awesome. And they're held up by these like clear translucent like little pieces with like a pole, like a lightsaber piece pretty much, and then like held up on this little like clear tile there. So very cool. And there's also these ring pieces, which I don't believe are new, but they definitely work for what they're trying to represent. So very cool there, and you're gonna get 3 included. You also get these 2 little side builds included, as you can see. And the first one here is like a little workbench for like Tails. You get a wrench on the side held by a clip, as well as these 2 little drawers, which this one has like a little nice printed piece in there. And this one also has 2 like little printed pieces of candy. And one thing I wanted to mention, there's literally 0 stickers in this set. Every single print you see in this set is a print, not a sticker. The eyes on that little robot there, not a sticker. Like the Tails logo there, not a sticker. Everything in the set is printed, which I really appreciate. So that's very awesome there. But again, pretty nice workbench. You get 2 studs on top, and it's also on wheels, which is very nice. And you also get this like lawn chair where you can put like Sonic, because Tails' legs don't really bend. So it's definitely meant for Sonic, and he looks pretty cool in there. You also get this robot included. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that like I know every single thing about Sonic. Like, I'm a pretty casual fan. I've played a few of the games. I've watched both the movies. But yeah, I'm assuming this is kind of like Dr. Robotnik, one of Dr. Robotnik's like robots or something, which is very cool. And you get a little animal inside, as you can see. And let's take a look at that. As you can see, it's actually very cute. And I guess you could consider it a minifigure of the set. Personally, I didn't, but it's very cute. You get a little hole in the top if you want to put anything on its head, kind of like the Lego Friends theme. So I wouldn't be surprised if they reused this mold in Lego Friends. But the color scheme makes me think it's probably like a little chicken. As you can see, you get like a comb up there. It's a little beak, and it's actually very adorable. And this is, you can put it on one stud. You see little wings and it's also very cute, although I don't really consider it a minifigure. Like I was saying though, you get this very cool robot included, and you can put the little like bird there inside, which is very awesome. And yeah, it doesn't really get held up by studs. You kind of just put it in the jar and you just attach it to that, which is very cool. Studs would have been nice, but still, it works, it does the job. You also get some like little silver pieces on there, as well as like wings, as you can see. I think that's what that's supposed to be. And the head can move a little bit, and you also can move these little things on top there. And again, the eye pieces are printed. There's no stickers in the set at all, which is very awesome. You also get these like white pieces there, which I'm assuming it's supposed to be like its teeth or something. But nonetheless, a very cool like kind of villain to the set, I guess, and a very nice build. Now taking a look at Tails' workshop, as you can see, it's actually a very cool build. I kind of consider it another side build, because I think the tornado plane, in my opinion, is like the main build. But you can also consider this set because it is like in the name of the set. So nonetheless, the name of it's not really important. But yeah, it's very cool. You got like a little flower bed here, as you can see, with like just like a green piece with 2 little flower parts there, which is very awesome. I think they didn't really build it up that high because they wanted to show off the checkered pattern, which is very cool. You also get some like blue slope pieces there. And yeah, it's very well built, as you can see. And on the other side, it's pretty much identical with like the checkered pattern and the garden. And yeah, just like the blue slow pieces. So very cool there. You also get a little ramp here with yellow, like smooth pieces there if you want to like roll the plane in to the workshop, which I really like. So that's kind of cool little detail. And on the top, you get like with the tails like printed on there, as you can see, with some great like edging and stuff. So I really like that. And you get these big blue pieces as like the roof, I suppose, which is very awesome. And now taking a look at the interior, you can actually see there's a lot more stuff here. You get a little stud there, which I assume is probably for like the little bird. And then you also get like this, which is probably like a soap jug or something, as well as a little plant. You also get some tools on top, obviously, because it's a workshop. And again, I think this little stud's here for the bird, which is very cute, and I really like that. And on the other side, you get Tails' little like contraption here. I'm not sure the technical name, but I remember seeing it in some of the games and stuff. So very cool. And again, this is I'm not sure if it's a new print, but it is printed, so that's very cool, as you can see. I could see this being used in like Lego City or something, so I'm not 100% sure it was made like uniquely for this set, but still very cool. And you also get a little emerald here, which I'm not sure is supposed to be the Chaos Emerald or not, or like one of the Chaos Emeralds, but it's still very cool. And I'm pretty sure like every Sonic set comes with one of these, so maybe it is supposed to be a Chaos Emerald. I'm not 100% sure, but still very cool nonetheless. And you also get a print up there, and like another little thing here, which could be like a telescope or something. So very cool. And it's like kind of again like not that big of a build. You can also like move it in if you want to have it more compact, as you can see, and you can still roll the plane in there very nicely. So I really do like this side build, but I consider the plane to be build. And here we have the Tornado plane. It's actually a very cool build as well. It's on wheels, so you can wheel it around. There's no wheels on the back though. It's kind of just like a smooth piece, but again, you can wheel it, which is very nice. You actually get that print again on each side of the plane, which is very nice, and I really like that. I also like the white and red kind of contrasting against each other. Very cool there, and you get some more slow pieces. And you get a little propeller on the front, as you can see, with like a yellow one. You can spin that as much as you want, pretty much, and it's pretty fun just to play around with. And again, it's on wheels, and yeah, you get some like it's like kind of like a double-decker plane. I'm not sure the technical term of it, but as you can see, it's very accurate to the games and stuff, so that's pretty awesome. You just got a little lever here, as well as like a tiny little windshield, and there's like a stud there. But yeah, very cool. And again, there's two little studs here because with Tails, it takes up a lot of room, so they give you an extra stud there. There's also studs on the top to put Sonic, so I'll show you what that looks like right now. As you can see, the smaller ones are for Sonic. You could also put Tails in there if you wanted, but as you can see, you can also put Flying Plane. And I really like that, as you can see, and you kind of like roll it around or swoosh it around. I think kids will have a lot of fun playing around with that. But yeah, not much else to say. I like all the red detailing on it and stuff, and it's pretty fun to put the minifigures in there. But yeah, nonetheless, very awesome little side build, or I guess main build. Every build in this is kind of small, and I kind of wish that like maybe like the workbench or something could have been like put out and just put more bricks into the plane or like the workshop. But nonetheless, still a very cool look. Overall, I actually really enjoy this set. I think it's very fun to play around with, and it's a pretty fun build. $40 is a lot, and I kind of wish for that price we got like Amy or Eggman, or just another minifigure included. Maybe like Knuckles would have been like cool one to get, because we didn't get him in the wave at all. But still, nonetheless, you get a pretty fun build. I think the plane and the workshop are a little bit small, and I kind of wish like the side builds were like put out and like more bricks are put into like the plane and like the other builds of the set. But nonetheless, it's a pretty fun set. I feel like even if you like Sonic a little, you know, if you just seen the movies or just played one of the games, like me, I think there's still a lot of like enjoyment to be had, because these are two iconic characters. And I feel like if you're a diehard Sonic fan or just love Sonic, definitely a must-have in my opinion. It's just a pretty iconic vehicle. But overall, I'd give the set a 9 out of 10. It has its flaws, but still very fun build and a very fun one just to play around with. But I want to thank you all for taking the time out of your day to watch this review. And before I let you go, I just want to let you know that I have a website where you can buy bulk bricks for any mock building you'd like to do, as well as custom Lego minifigures I made here on the channel. So if you're in need for any of that, please go check out my website. It's legomasterstore.com, and I'll leave a link to it in the comments. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and have an incredible day. Bye.